welcome to Transcend with Debbie on SPTV. How are you all doing today? I am so honored to be back here with all of you and Richard, who, already is coming in hot. I got to warn you guys, he's already coming in hot. His energy's on fire, and he's just going to be really, really ready to have our backs. And your backs. So I have an amazing guest right now behind the scenes, Raven Adams from New York, y'all. Raven Adams is a very special person who really, really inspires so many. She's like the fairy godmother of Oracle decks. And I say fairy godmother because she sprinkles her little magical dust and pixie dust everywhere she goes. And we're going to find out why in a second when she comes in here. She is an intuitive channel, a photographer. She's the founder of Lead with Energy, where she places oracle cards, tarot decks, all around the world to find a place for people to be inspired, right? She enjoys teaching, she enjoys connecting and allowing others to find themselves on a deeper level. It's an honor to have Raven here with you guys here in the UK, around the world. We're going to open up the platform for the love of spirit. And so with that being said, give her a second. We'll bring her in when Richard's ready, but let's give some shout outs. And also too, I was seeing the other day, yesterday, there's some shares that David was really rocking it in here. David was phenomenal. I saw that he hit Howell. David Howell was like at 100 shares, guys. Like, I don't know what we can do to get that, but I'm asking for some hearts. I'm asking for some likes, and I'm asking for some shares. Like, let's spread the word that Raven Adams is in the house, and let's put SPTV on the map. And if you're not following them on TikTok, start giving Richard some love on TikTok. We need to get Richard some love on TikTok and get the name out there. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's get this day started. We're going to say hello to Terry Louise. Thank you for being here. Richard, if you don't mind, let's roll them. Hello, Maria. Thank you so much for being here. Beautiful eyes. I love your picture. Hello, Christine. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to send a like. What up, my Glinda girl? This is my girl from Australia, 2 a.m. God bless her spirit. Thank you, my sweetheart, for being here and showing the love and showing the flowers. Thank you, Chelsea, for being here. Thank you so much. I love the hellos. Thank you. Thank you kindly, my love. Thank you, Jennifer. Richard, you got a shout out from Indiana. That's what's up. Indiana is in the house for you, Richard. Maribel Ibarra Rodriguez from Texas. Hey, that's what's up. I'm loving it around the world. Hello, Helen, beautiful. So I love your hair. I feel like we're just rocking this like movie star look. Like I was guided to do the curl, and I love your curl. Let's go. Let's do it. Oh, my Stacy's in the house. What's up, Stacy? Hello, Richard. Hello, Debbie and Richard. Hello, all. Hello, Caroline May. Welcome, beautiful. Welcome. Richard, can we bring in our guests? I know. But can we bring my girl in here? Can we bring my girl in now so we can say what's up to the crowd? Let's welcome now Raven Adams in the house.
What's up, girl? I'm excited to be here.
I am so honored to have you here. It's like all coming together, right?
It is.
I've been following you for some time. I've been watching you do your thing. And I know that you're from New York, but you've actually come to the UK. So people in the UK may have actually come across your cards, right?
Yeah. I love how in the beginning you said fairy godmother, because a good friend of mine, his daughter, that's what she calls me, which I thought was so cute. So it's funny you just mentioned that.
But there's a lot of energy that goes into doing that. Your energy, your intent, and what is the intent? What inspired you to do that, to leave cards around the world?
Yeah, so years and years ago, I actually had an oracle deck that I wasn't really resonating with. And I used oracle cards a lot on my friends and even on myself, but I had a deck and I didn't know what to do with it. And it was actually Angel Answers by Doreen Virtue.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that deck. Yeah, it's an old deck. So I'm like, what do I do with this deck, right? And of course, it was spirit-led. I'm supposed to place these around the world. And I'll never forget that moment, because that next day I woke up early because I was so excited to start this. I'm like, I'm going to get my Post-it notes. I'm going to channel information. And I do it every single day. I'm completely obsessed with it. But like you said, intention is very key. Like once you do intention, I always put the intention that whoever finds the card, it's meant to be. And it's unbelievable the messages I get from people. I've placed a ton in New York. I've placed a ton in the UK. And it always aligns. Once you surrender and let spirit take over, it's crazy how it aligns with the person that finds the message.
Yeah. Have you ever had someone say, you know, Raven, I found this card and I realized this is your work? Have you ever had someone approach you and say, oh my gosh, I found your card? Or has it not made it back to you yet?
Oh, yeah. I get messages almost weekly. So what I do is I write a channeled message on the back of it, just what I get intuitively from the image of the card. And then I'll put my Instagram account on there.
Right on.
So people can, of course, like tag me and reach out. And I personally love hearing the stories from people about how it aligns with their life. I've gotten some interesting stories. People going through breakups. I had a guy one time that found the balance card from tarot, and he ended up winning a Latin Grammy. The name of his album was called Balance. How crazy is that?
How amazing are you in spirit? Like, it's so interesting how to hear these untold stories, and then the ones that do come to you and you do get the outcome of the congratulations. This is what came out of it. Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, and what's interesting too is people that I love the messages from people that aren't necessarily spiritual or religious. Because those are the ones that it aligns, and then it opens their heart up a little more, right? Because they were either having like a bad day, or maybe they were going through a death or a breakup, and finding that card just opened them up a little more, which I find so beautiful, because we all need that. Even as psychics and mediums, you know, we have bad days, we're human. And so to leave just a piece of paper to maybe make somebody's day, I think is beautiful and open them up a little more.
No, I agree. I think a lot of kindness is really needed. And I feel that if we can bring that smile to that person, and as you said, just brighten up their day, you're doing that naturally by just being you. So thank you. Patricia says, my intention is that I step to the side and spirit take over. Amen, Patricia. Absolutely. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Raven, what would you like the world to know about you? What would you like people to know about you?
You know, it's so funny. We were talking about grounding work earlier. And I'm like, I really feel like I'm on this earth. I don't really feel human, but I know I'm human. But I want people to know that I'm here. I definitely feel my reason for being here is to be the best example of light and love that I can be while I'm on this planet. And I'm just here to spread light. And I hope that it's a domino effect for people that come across my work and they continue to spread light.
Thank you. What a beautiful soul purpose to walk into. And I think it's a perfect example, just being you. And when you're being naturally loved and kind and sharing it, it just creates that ripple effect. And I think that's a beautiful way of expressing that. Thank you, Raven.
Yeah, and a lot of people get connected to or get caught up and attached to their career or their title. But you said it perfectly. You being you is what the world needs. And that's for anybody listening.
Yeah.
You being you is what the world needs.
I think, thank you for saying that. I know a lot of times my students will come to me and they'll say, Debbie, now what? I'm like, just be you, girl. Go do you, because spirit flows through us and spirit is working through us. So as we connect and how we interact, you are spirit. We are spirit. So like, go work it. Do what you love. That's what.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So thank you so much for sharing, Raven. I know that we were going to open up the conversation here really quickly on how spirit uses our library and wheelhouse to connect to us, our life experiences, things that we've gone through on different personal levels, right? And so we develop calling cards, we develop symbols. What happened to you when you started to recognize? Yes. Okay, guys, we just heard we know we're stars, but you don't gotta send any stars. Like, we know we're not from this planet, y'all, but we don't need no stars. So please do not send stars. It's just Facebook doing their thing. And Richard, out of the kindness of his heart, always donates his time for the community and for spirit. And this is always free, 100% free. All of us that come here, we're holding space for spirit and for each and every one of you. So you all are stars. Send yourself some stars. We're going to fill us up with stars. Raven girl, you a star girl. So, and we go back to how is spirit talking to you, right? How is spirit talking to you? And what happened to you when you started to recognize your first symbol? This is spirit getting my attention.
So when I was a child, I was super sensitive to energy, but I'm from a small town in Missouri, like the Ozarks, and it's very religious. So you don't really talk about, mediumship and having abilities, stuff like that. So when I went to New York and when I started placing cards, spirit started speaking to me through that. I knew I had abilities then, but I didn't throw myself into it. When I started placing cards, that's when things started to happen, in a sense of seeing a lot of symbolism. Now, I know a lot of people think that you have to do the textbook, like take a million classes, which education I think is beautiful. For me, it's been a mix of throwing myself into life, failing over and over, going through grief. So I started seeing symbols in everyday life, and that's why I like to teach people with cards. So like, for example, let me grab one here, like the Horus eye. That on that card means healer, okay, from this specific deck. Now, I use that symbol, Horus eye, I think healer. If I go about my everyday life, let's say I'm walking through London or I'm walking through New York City and I see a Horus eye, that could mean multiple different things to multiple people. To me, I automatically spirit will associate that card. So I think, I'm going through a healing, or I'm going to heal somebody today, and I'm going to help somebody today. I see it clairvoyantly in my mind's eye, symbols from spirit. A lot of that I see in my everyday life, and I think that's because I'm a photographer. So I'm very visual, and spirit knows that. And so I'll see things around me. So for example, my mom passed, her favorite flower was yellow roses. And so I know when I see yellow roses, my mom's around. So spirit will speak in many, as you know, you're an incredible medium. Spirit will speak in many different ways. And I think there's collective symbolism, but I also find it very individual to every single psychic and medium.
Yes. And I think that's what's so unique, right? We all have different stories. We all have different experiences. Our perception and interpretation is all different. Yeah, I remember doing a paranormal show and doing a reading, and I was seeing like, okay, this was a soul that, worked in the mines, and he used the axe to break down the mining and the rocks and things like that, right? But their interpretation of it was so different. This man, was being shown as an axe man, and I'm like, oh, he's a miner. But it's how we perceive it, how we interpret it, and how we grow with it, and we look at it in different ways, right? It's really,
100%.
It really is time where we have to pause to give ourselves an opportunity to digest what's being given to us. And then we break it down and say exactly what you said. In this deck, it means, healing. And for me, I'm going to heal someone else, hold space for someone. Or so you're interpreting it now, what it means for you. And I think that's the beauty. So this is going back to you in spirit world. And not only you, how you work with spirit world and how spirit world is working with you based on the way we would understand individually. So when 100%. We're coming, I love that. Yeah. And I love that, like you said, mom's yellow roses, you, boom, mom's yellow roses. So someone who is opening up, someone who is learning, and my girl Monica, what's up, Monica from Mexico? I love that. Hello, Raven. You guys don't forget to share. Again, Monica, I know you're all up in Mexico, but you can share this too, girl. So don't forget to share this live for us, please.
I want to go to Mexico. That's what I need, the sunshine right now.
That's what she said she was going to do. She was going to sunbathe all day today. She's going to kick it and enjoy that sun. You go, girl. You enjoy that Mexico weather and that sun. And that pool and beach. You go ahead. I'm not mad at you. Go ahead, girl. So, Raven, when someone who's opening up, right, and they're trying to get to where you are, this is what it means. Did you create a book, or did you create a way of saying in your memory bank, in your mind, or like, did you write things down? Did you keep a symbol book, a calling card book? Like, what did you do?
It's funny you say that. I know a friend of mine, Anthony Rocca, said that it would be really good to start a book. And I do think that's a great idea. I necessarily didn't start a book. Again, I just threw myself into life. So it was like, okay, I would say in my head, I would be walking through the streets. Okay, Spirit, I want to.
Uh-oh.
Happening so much. Synchronistic moments where I couldn't ignore it. And Spirit's like, girl, you got to do this work. Because sometimes when you're starting out with these abilities, you're like, I don't know if I want to go into this fully, but it was happening so much to me that I couldn't ignore it. So yeah, it would be me throwing myself into life and being self-aware and being present is key. Because if you're in your head too much running around, you're going to miss symbols and spirit everywhere. So I really had to be self-aware and ground myself when I was going around the city or when I'm in nature. But even I tell people the simplicity of taking your cell phone and starting a notes section of synchronistic moments, right? Or even tell your spirit guides, hey, spirit guides, the blue butterfly, can you send this to me when I know it's my grandmother around me?
Yes, girl.
Like you can ask spirit to do stuff like that, Yeah. So I say ask spirit for specific symbols, but also have spirit come to you.
Yes.
You can do it both ways.
I agree. And I usually tell my students we already want to connect. We have a desire to meet our loved ones. And so working with a guide or a loved one that you're comfortable with, start to work with someone that is on the other side. Give them an opportunity to use your senses. Is it a color that comes to you? How does your body feel when they come closer? What happens to you with your body? Is it, are you having some certain aches and pains? Like, when they're coming closer, remember, what do you feel that they love? What is the memory that they're giving you the impression of? Start to develop a friendship, a relationship, just as you would someone that you have as a best friend. But continue to build that bond. Continue to have that sacred moment. Pick a time that you want to connect. There's a lot of ways to create that growth and that link between you and spirit world. And then go to the next soul the next week. Develop that rapport. So I love that you say that.
Yeah, and your spirit guides, I think it's really important to acknowledge them daily and say thank you and say thank you to your angels. They appreciate that as well. When you call them in, they are there. I would tell people, do it consistently. There's nothing scary about it. Consistently calling your spirit guides and your angels.
Definitely. What up, Mr. Bill Hughes? What up, Mr. Bill Hughes?
Bill.
We will see you Sunday, my friend. We will see you Sunday. Bill and I are teaching on Sunday. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so stoked to work with him and the new students that are coming. So, Bill, thank you for being here and showing the love and holding space. Don't forget to share, Bill. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to give the loves, y'all. Thank you, Monica, for sharing. Thank you, y'all, for being here. Kaza, I saw you earlier, girl. That was right. Just be you. I saw your comment, girl. Even though it popped up, I'm catching up to you. I saw you. I see you, girl. I see you. Jessica, I finally was able to catch the live again. I have missed watching the show. Thank you, Jessica, for being here, and thank you for holding space. Thank you. Raven, you've been amazing on just sharing your little pieces of, I'm sharing. That's what's up. Thank you for sharing pieces of how you unfold spirit and how you work with them. Thank you for sharing a bit of your inspiration around the world and sparkling your goodness as a fairy godmother to those.
Fairy godmother.
Yes. But I love the outcome of balance. Your card became a song. So look how collectively it grew, not even realizing.
It's crazy.
It's not just a card. It's now a message collectively in the world because it's a song. It's a song. So your message was inspired to create that music. So how beautiful is that?
I love that. That was beautifully said. Yeah.
You didn't look at it like that, girl. You're out there. You're a part of that. And this is a perfect example of the ripple effects that we create that we don't even get to see or look at it in that way. So yeah, girl, you inspired somebody. Yes, keep inspiring, Raven. So I know you like to do cards, and I'm gonna let you say some hellos here. So Richard, can we roll them and give some hellos as Raven gives some hellos, and then we'll open it up for some cards, and you just go where you're guided. So you'll pick the names, and you just go and you'll pull your cards. I'll pull my cards. So if you guys have questions, send in your questions. Like you got us. Hello, Celia. I share all the time. Could I please have a reading? I never get. Oh, Celia. Go ahead, girl. You want to pull a card for
this?
Celia?
What's her name? I can barely see on my phone.
O'Donnell. Celia?
Okay, Celia, I'm gonna pull a guidance card for you for today, okay? And then I'm gonna pull an action step for you for the week. So right now, when you get these cards, I don't want you to overanalyze it. This is how I work. I'm gonna pull a guidance card for you for today, and then I'm gonna pull an action step for you for the week. Now, the action step for the week might not make sense right now. This happens to my clients all the time. I'll be like, wait, I'm going to pull a card for you for the week. And they're like, that doesn't make sense. Just wait. I always end up getting messages later on throughout the week. And they're like, Raven, you were right. The card aligned. Okay. So the 2 cards I pulled for you, just be open to them today. Okay. And be open it throughout the week. I would love to hear what happens to you throughout the week with the second card. So if you want to reach out to me through Instagram or through Facebook, I love hearing people to see how it aligns, because it might not align now. Okay, so your guidance card for today. Okay. To be fair. Okay. I feel like you need to, can you see this? Is it blurry?
It was a little blurry, but we could see it now. It's good.
To be fair. I feel like something right now today is a little out of balance. So I want you to step back with the people around you. And instead of having to be right, I want you to step back and let the energy kind of cool down. Because to be fair, usually when it's upright, Spirit's like, you got to have some more balance in your life. I want you to see the card because I like people to see the symbolism on it because sometimes you'll be able to relate to it as well. But this being in reverse for you, it's saying, I'm trying to get it there.
There you go. Okay.
Girl. It's saying that you need to step back instead of trying to be right all the time. Put the intention out with the situations and the people around you that you want everything to be fair. And I'm getting there saying you want peace around you. Okay. So even if you have somebody around you that's wanting to kind of control you or they want something a certain way, just say, Spirit, I need you to step in. I need to have peace around me for everybody involved, okay?
Beautifully said.
Okay? Now let me pull a card for you for the week. Also, can you in your home light a white candle? I want you to do a white candle and tell Spirit to put peace in your home and for situations around you. Now your action step for the week. Ooh, I love this. You got the lucky card, girl. The horse.
Get it, girl.
I love this. So Spirit's like, girl, be open to luck and beautiful things happening to you this week. I also want you to work with the color green. It's funny, Deb, before we got on here, Spirit kept telling me that we need to speak with them about colors and how that can affect their life, which is so true. Which is so true. So I want you to, that's one of the best cards in the deck, girl. That's a really good card. So be open to beautiful things happening to you in your life this week. Keep telling yourself, I'm lucky, I'm lucky, I'm lucky. The people around me are lucky. Also, work with the color green, okay? I have a white candle lighting. Oh, you do right now? There we go. That's perfect. I'm like, why do I keep seeing a white candle? Okay, I love that. Beautiful. So work with the color green. Even if it's with your heart chakra, imagine your heart chakra opening and opening and opening and opening. Another way you could do this with luck is I keep seeing green around your energy field with gold glitter. So I want you to imagine, actually, I would love to send you a Metatron prayer visualization that I have if you want to DM me. He's great. I personally love working with Metatron. Do you work with Metatron?
I do. I understand this.
Yes, I love him. But there is a point in this prayer visualization. Yes, I'll definitely send this to you where you put gold around your energy field and you say, I attract beautiful opportunities. I attract beautiful people to me that align with my highest good. So I'm going to send this to you later. I would love for you to do it. It's a beautiful prayer to do weekly. But yeah, girl, you got some good cards today.
Yeah. And I find it interesting because I got to pull some cards on the side while you were doing your thing. And it's very much matching up to what you got. So I got to say, Celia, awesome. I got inner vision. So it's like seeing differently. As you said, it's like you're in this and you're working through it. So it's like this third eye vision. How are you going to awaken that clairvoyancy to see the situation of where you are in the now? But I find that clarity comes in after all the little beautiful healing you've done with the Blessed Virgin Mary, the mother. So there's forgiveness, there's healing. That's the green. That's the color you speak of. And that gold shimmer. So Raven and I have a really nice friend by the name of Mark, the Midwest Medium. And he is the color man. I call him the hombre de color, the man of color. And he taught one of my students how to do color healing, the ribbon, holding on to the ribbons and meditating with the colors and working through that energy, right? And I love that you are guided to talk about that because I was talking to Kaza yesterday, and sometimes it's not spoken as often how spirit uses color to work with us and to bring in that deeper energy change, just sitting in gold and working with that prayer, how it changes the structures around us with our thought, with the intent to bring in that gentleness around our energy field. So thank you for bringing that up, Miss Raven.
Absolutely. It's important, and a lot of people overanalyze it when it can be simple. You can even, if you're going through a stressful time, say spirit and see what you get in your mind's eye and clairvoyantly. Say, spirit, what color should I work with today? It's funny, I have right in front of me, my friend's kid left out crayons. So you could literally take, do you have some beside you? Stop it. There we go.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. You could even, here's an example. You don't even need like a deck of cards. You can use a box of crayons.
Yeah, girl, for a reading.
Yeah. And say, spirit, what do I need to know today? What color?
And I think that as you're talking about this, and I'm loving how it's unfolding into a whole nother direction here of how we're opening it up and allowing that energy to come in such a beautiful way with color. But let spirit bring it to you guys. Let spirit bring it to you. I'm from Ireland and I work with flowers and the greenery. Beautiful, Celia. I love that. And Raven, thank you for starting us off. Thank you for bringing us through. And I'm going to leave you, Celia, with the green marker. There you go, babe. So thank you for just letting us work with you. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to give the hearts. And don't forget to give some love to Raven and to Richard because they be rocking it all the time. I do healing and use color to indicate where I move my hands. It's fascinating. Claire, you're amazing. Yes. Like, is there anything, how do you do your color healing, Raven? What do you do? You walk them beautiful.
So, my color healing, spirit will show me stuff clairvoyantly. I'll do certain visualizations. There is one I do with Metatron where I kind of added this onto it. Well, spirit told me to, where I put the Merkaba around me.
Yes.
And so instead of just putting a Merkaba around me, I actually will see clairvoyantly a crystal. So it's different every single time. I might see rose quartz. I might see obsidian. So that comes to trust in yourself, what you see in your mind's eye. You can even do, if you're not, I've seen you do this because I've done some of your meditations. This simple act of just visualizing, right? When you're doing meditations, imagining something on your crown chakra, your root chakra. Visualization and intention, it works when it comes to color. Oh, look, the rainbow.
Yeah, I love the rainbow. Yeah. I want to go back to Bill Hughes because, Bill never asked for a reading. Mr. Hughes in the house. Let's go back to Bill. Bill wants a colored healing. So this is where we trust spirit to bring in the information the way it's being brought forward. So with Bill immediately, I'm just going to go to him and then Raven, you pull the card and see what you get from him after me. Okay, babe? So, Bill, immediately my guys want to bring in red. I want to bring in passion. I want to bring in green. I want to bring in blue and turquoise. And I feel like with this, it's just like the blue is moving the energy, the muscles, the energy in the body. I feel a beautiful white coming in around you from the top of your head all the way down to your spine. And I feel like you go, girl, like, because that's how you roll. So it's like Spirit is giving you a bathe of spiritual energy here as they come forward. But when I get the blue, I know you're in your truth. So I know that you're in your passion, because the red is your passion. It's what your heart desires. And it's also something that you're coming from the root foundation of who you are. So you're in your truth, you're in purity. As I feel into you, I know that this is spiraling around the hip and it's pushing the energy behind the neck. And I feel like it's just kind of like a gold shimmer comes down. So you're heavenly connected. And you're like, girl, Debbie, where's my purple? Because all of a sudden purple comes in, right? And when I go to your purple, I'm guided to give you the divine connection of purple. I just kind of looked to the side. I went to the marker and I saw the purple marker, as Raven said, right? But it's very interesting because all of a sudden I'm just guided to my crystal ball here. So if I go into your crystal ball and I let you, so what does that mean for my future? I want to put you on a platform and I want you to be in New York with Raven. So I don't know if you're planning these type of trips, but I want to send you here to the States. I want to bring you here in Canada. I want to bring your feet this way. And I want to make movement happen for you. Sorry, Richard, if you're hearing this out loud. I'm taking your point in New York. But I know the internet is everywhere. So I know Mr. Hughes can travel online and be all over the world, right? But that's what I'm getting. I feel like Spirit is building your body up. They're getting you ready for the States. I feel like there's going to be an exchange of energy where you're just going to be like, let's go, let's do this. I feel a woman on the other side stepping forward, very much like a mother. And it's like she's coming in and it's making me feel like I would have had some issues speaking. But I know that you have an aha moment of like, yes, I understand this. I feel like February, November are very significant for you. I feel she puts a blanket of protection, so she's an angel. So as you move forward, she is the white behind you, pushing you to move into your new direction. So that is the reading I'm going to leave you with, Mr. Hughes, and I'm going to pass it to my girl, Raven.
Deb, that was amazing. You're like, boom, 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 boom.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I love it. So much information so fast. So, Bill, I do see this with you. I see you in front of a ton of people, like a ton of people in front of you, either teaching and your voice travels. Like Spirit's like, you're supposed to be speaking more. I see you in front of a lot of people. Also, the purple was funny because I have a amethyst in front of me. Oh, Bill, come to New York. I would love to meet you. Have you been to New York? Oh my gosh, everybody loves New York. If you don't like New York, something's a little wrong with you. I'm just kidding. But Bill, that would be really cool if you could come to New York. But I see you in front of a lot of people speaking. So I feel like your voice definitely travels. You're strong with your throat chakra, but work with amethyst a little more. I'm sure you work with crystals, but work with amethyst a little more. I do want to pull a card for you for today, and then I'll pull one for the week. And again, Bill, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but like I said, if the card doesn't align right now for the week, just make sure you pay attention to it throughout the week and see what comes up, okay? All right, Bill. He has a great energy. He's very heart-centered.
He is. He does.
Very heart-centered. Okay. Spirit, what does Bill need to know for today? Breathe. How beautiful is that? So Spirit is basically saying, really ground your energy and slow down today. There's no need to rush today. It would be interesting. I wonder if you do breath work. Bill, do you do breath work? And if not, I would get into it because this would be really, really good with you with your practice. That Spirit's like, just focus on your breath today. Don't focus on rushing. Just enjoy your day. Okay, when it comes to work, when it comes to your relationships, be super present. Because Spirit's like, no, today's the day that you just relax, okay? I want to know if he does breath work. Bill,
if not, you can call. He now offers breath work. You know my girl Lisa. We'll get you some.
He does breath work?
Lisa Snyder, one of our friends.
Oh,
so
okay.
If you haven't done it, we're going to get you. Yeah, if you haven't done it, I'm looking into it.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so Bill, definitely look into breath work. I feel like this will help you with your practice and connect on a deeper level. So as I was shuffling these cards, a card just flew out, okay? It's the air card. So when I pull this card, this comes up a lot with people that need to write and use their hands and channel information. So Spirit's like, this week, if you've been thinking about writing, if you need to write out some goals, maybe you're thinking about writing a book or writing a course, Spirit's like, now is the time to get pen and paper this week and write out your goals, write out what you need to do, maybe write out some channeled messages. But definitely, I see pen, paper. Use the element of air this week. Definitely do some writing this week. Okay, Bill?
Oh my gosh, Raven. He's like, wow. Wow, he's loving it. I could feel all of that. Beautiful. Beautiful job, Raven. The air, the breathing. Like, I kept seeing silver. I'm working on a book. Woo!
There we go.
Like, on point. So I was just like spirit driven. I was seeing the silver coming in, and I was like, oh, girl, you're in it. Good job, Raven.
Aw, good. Yeah. That's awesome, Bill. Bill, you'll have to let us know when the book's ready.
Yeah. Can you like let a girl know? Can we get some tips? Can we get like, because we maybe need some tips on that. Like, can you hook a girl up? Okay, Mr. Richard, can you roll them? Amazing, Raven.
I'm glad you enjoy.
I agree. He's so in his passion. He is jamming. Hello, Bill from Isabel. Hi, Isabel from Santa Clarita. Okay, Raven, I'm going to let you pick the next person, my love. Jessica Wynn.
Okay, can I please have a reading? I need some guidance for this week. Love it. What's your name, hon? I can barely see.
Jessica Wynn.
Jessica?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jessica, let me pull a card for you for today, and then I'll do the guidance card for the week. And again, when you guys get this guidance card for the week, really keep that on the back of your mind when you go throughout your week, okay? So, Jessica, Spirit, Jessica. Thinker. Can you see this? So Thinker, when I think of this card, again, it's kind of funny, like the other card as far as writing. I don't want you to be in like the fairy energy this week. Spirit wants you to get grounded and wants you to get a bit logical, meaning you need to get stuff done today. Okay, Thinker, again, get out the pen, get out the piece of paper, start setting goals. I feel like you need to take more action on stuff. Like you're not taking action on what you need to be taking action on. Spirit's like you need to get organized and you need to take action this week. I know I pulled this card for today. This is going to be going throughout your whole entire week, though. You need to get more organized with your goals, with career, with everything around you, and also with your house. When was the last time you actually like cleared stuff out of your house? I'm getting you need to get rid of stuff from your house. Does that make sense, Jessica? Like, I feel like you need to get rid of stuff that you no longer use anymore. Like, Spirit's like, get rid of the old baggage, like, get rid of stuff. I'm too much of an overthinker.
Yeah. Okay, you see it. Okay, yes.
Too much of an overthinker. Well, here's the thing, because things are jumbled up right now, you need to get more organized, okay? I see a lot of overthinkers too when they have stuff in their house that's kind of cluttered up. So I feel like you need to cleanse the energy of your house and get things done, because here's the thing. Once you get things done and off your checklist, you feel, right? You feel lighter, okay? Because if you have too much stuff piling up, that gets overwhelmed, to-do lists and stuff. But get it checked off, girl.
Yeah.
Check things off the list. Okay, let me pull one more card for you for the week. Does that make sense, Jessica?
She's so cute.
I don't know if I'm seeing all the comments.
Well, we stopped at Jessica.
Yes, I've been cleaning. Okay, definitely throw some stuff out. Stuff needs to be out of the house.
She's throwing stuff away. She's throwing stuff away and cleansing the energy, so you're on it.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, Spirit, one more guidance card for her. Jessica. Okay, this says new life. Do you see that?
God bless her.
I love that. Beautiful, beautiful card. So I feel like once you get, I got to press my phone. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jessica. So sorry. We'll definitely be sending you love with that. So sorry. Yeah. You're going to be seeing, your guides are going to be sending you the number 333. Okay, so your angels are around you. Know that you're going to be seeing 333 a lot, and that's from your spirit guides. Definitely sending you love for that. But I love that you just got the new life card. I feel like once you clear some old energy out, Spirit's going to bring in some new energy for you. Okay, Jessica?
Mm-hmm. I want to hold space for her for a second and just, I love what you brought forward for her because she validated what she's going through. And I want to ask everyone if we can hold space for Jessica, and we'll welcome that beautiful angel to come around her, and that frequency of white, loving, soft energy that just comes through you as they work through your lungs into that portion of your chest. I just want to let Spirit come even more closer as they release and hold you as you go through these steps. Allow them to come closer down to your feet. A lot of beautiful white, soft energy comes into you. A lot of yellow and gold is coming to you at this moment as you go into your path and your healing journey. I want to bring forward the acknowledgement of your loved ones. I know that your loved ones are going to be present with you. I feel as if I go to Spirit World, I want to bring forward a father, grandfather that's going to be acknowledging your mother. So I want to allow Spirit to come in the way that your spirit is asking. And as your ancestors of your lineage of fathers stepping forward, they're giving gratitude to you. Either you've cared for your mother in some way, and I feel Spirit is stepping forward to give you the strength to continue, because there's a worrisome that you have about the needs of those that are around you. So please allow Spirit to come even more closer to you so that they can allow the energy to be released for you. Butterflies are going to resonate, so you're in a full transformation, and they're wrapping a lot of love around you, my love. Lots of love coming in. Again, I know either you were coughing at some point, so they're bringing a release to the chest, and they're allowing this energy to kind of flush. And it's like, I wanted you to take a nice deep breath right in here, because energy is being released right through the chest. I feel it's coming up to the throat, and it's in the back of the neck. So the energy that you're holding on to, it's, just continue to allow them to help you express yourself as you go through your healing journey. Everyone continue to send Jessica lots of love. And I thank you, Raven, for bringing her beautiful message today. You're doing exactly. Yeah, she's doing exactly what you said. So yeah, I took care of her till she passed in my arms, and my dad and grandfather. So I had your father acknowledging them, and I know that I have to acknowledge your mom and you taking care of mom as well. I'm very sorry for your loss, but please know that they are definitely with you. And I know that they're so grateful for the work that you've done. Butterflies are very strong and symbolic to you when they come forward. I see that in this picture that you have that grass area. She's taking me to this actual moment. I feel like you've either picked a penny up or a piece of change on the floor. So I know that when your mom comes closer, I know that money is something very significant to you. I know that either you're working through your abundance and they're working on that. There's healing coming through for abundance. And abundance is also love. It's friendship. It's family. It's all of that. So how we look at abundance is really, let's open it more. I know as the spine opens, Spirit's coming in again, another release of your layers. Another of the layers are being released because of the grief that you hold on to. There's something about not being able to say goodbye or I'm sorry in reference to your father. There's a connection here that they're coming in as they're releasing another layer of grief off of you. Please forgive me. There's a forgiveness that comes in. I know a lot of green is just being flushed around you as we speak. They're going into the throat, and we're going into the chest, and there's going into the arms. So there's something about either needing some blood transfusions or some, I feel like I'm in the hospital. So please know that this was also something you experienced, and they're bringing healing to you in regards to what you witnessed and what you've experienced. As you meditate and you dive deep into your healing journey, Spirit is going to be with you. Lots of love. Yes, she sees them all the time. She leaves signs. I know that also, too, when I come closer to you for the month of February, it comes as a very significant time. I want to say happy birthday also around, I get 2 months, March and April, and I feel like even if you have a hard time, you've gotten up, and they're saying, you go, girl, you got this. So even if you feel that you are down, they're saying you're going to get right back up. Every obstacle you've overcome, and you're just going to keep on going. So stay in that yellow, stay in that path. And there's a dove that comes through. So the Holy Spirit, your mother must have been someone of faith, because the Holy Spirit just comes right in front of you with this beautiful white beam of light. So when you meditate, allow that white light to come closer as that frequency and vibration comes forward to you. They hold your hand and they're lifting you through what you're in at this moment. So please know your mother, your loved ones are definitely with you. And I'm going to leave you with that, Jessica, because Spirit is already working on you right now, girl. They got you. So thank you so very much. Yeah, thank you so very much.
Can I say one more thing for Jessica?
Yeah.
So I felt called to pull a card when you were speaking, and it was interesting, Jessica, because Deb, you had said throat, and I had pulled the communication card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which is the blue jay. So Spirit keeps wanting me to tell you your voice matters. And I keep getting that because I sometimes feel like you think your voice doesn't matter. Your truth matters, your voice matters. So I just want to leave you with that as well. And lots of healing towards you. For sending lots of love.
You got a dove touching for her. And I love that you got to speak up your truth, and here's the strength in the blue. So we're going to end it with that because we can go on with you, girl. Spirit is you are heavily surrounded by spirit. Feel that love, babe. Feel that love. Thank you so very much for letting us work with you today. Richard, can you roll? First time watching you. Hello from the UK, Diane.
Hi, UK.
I love that. So keep rolling the names, Richard, and yes. You know, we're going to also, for those that are listening, please let's do a collective healing. Let's do this. Spirit is going to take us, Raven, we're going to take it into a collective healing at this moment. And we're going to invite everyone in here. This is where you all in the comments, this is going to open up the platform for each and every one of you to put your name or the name of others that you are thinking of that need the healing at this moment. Raven, thank you for being guided to offer color healing and talk about healing, because this is what's going to be open for Spirit. Right now, we're going to open up this platform for everybody to receive this healing energy. So we're going to ask Spirit to come in close for Kim, as she has her MRI done and she's working through her results, that we ask that calmness come in. We invite gentleness, peace in the mind, peace in the heart, and peace in the soul. We invite all your angels to step behind you as the wings wrap around you with love. We invite your loved ones of spirit to come closer. We invite your healers, your doctors, your team of angels to step forward so that your energy is getting exactly what you need at this exact moment to sustain you. May your spirit and the energy of the colors come close in the way that your spirit needs it. We invite the heavenly connection here as we invite Mother Earth to keep us grounded, Father Sky to open up the heavens for the messengers and that healing frequency to come forward as we attune our body to healing and to love. Attune our body to the energy and the frequency that each and every one here today needs. Take a nice deep breath in, guys. Breathe it in. Imagine as if this energy is going into your body, into the muscles, into the tissue, into the DNA, into the bones, into the organs. Allow the colors that your spirit needs be flushed through you, within you, and all around you. As we invite this frequency again to come even closer, as the frequency comes in again one more time into the throat, into the eyes, into the ears, into the nose, into the mouth, as it flushes down to the spine again, into the earth as it releases and transmutes into Mother Earth, as God's healing hand raises us up higher into the new vibrations, into the new frequencies that our body is ready to hold on to, giving us the energy, the comfort, and the love that we need to feel at this exact moment in time. Please give yourself a moment to breathe in this energy. And give yourself a moment to feel God's hand, Spirit's hand, your loved one's hands, the love for thyself. Put your hand on your heart as we are soothed with the color green, the color blue, the color turquoise, the color white, and the color green again, and orange, as it flushes your chakra system and goes into your auric field, into the tree of life, within every direction of the north, south, east, and west, below and above, before you, behind you, all around you. Welcome this beautiful healing energy again, another energy of your angel's wings, They gently float and they say thank you. So as spirit steps away, the energy steps away, they're still with you always. So remember them. Feel into them. And I hope that gives you guys comfort. They give gratitude to spirit. We give gratitude to your angels, to your healers, to your doctor guides. And we give gratitude to your loved ones on the other side for holding space. Thank you, each and every one of you, for holding space for all of us today, that we could receive this energy collectively. Kim, so much love to you. Again, another angel wings wrap around you as they hold you in a blanket of protection. So each and every one of you are all wrapped around in a beautiful blanket of protection. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Now I'm sweating and I'm hot.
I know, that was a lot. That was beautiful, Deb.
We will see you guys back. Drink some water. Bring your feet here. Move your fingers. Tap those toes, and we'll see you back. Don't forget to share, y'all. So much love to each and every one of you. Thank you.
MySpiritualDirectory.com is one of the fastest growing online free listing service. Our search directory offers geolocation feature, rating ability, review system, map location, customer comment, YouTube video, gallery, social media sharing, direct contact with the lister, simple online booking and payment system. It's free to register and use. It even creates your own mini web page, which you can update at any time, and yes, it's still free, no monthly or yearly fees. 100% free. Creates your own profile page. Add social media and other links. Add a mini gallery and a YouTube video. Rating, reviews and comments. Includes online booking and payments. So, if you're looking for a medium or a reader, even a church, maybe a healer, or any other spiritual service, then visit myspiritualdirectory.com.
My Spirit Life is a free online interactive magazine for those who have an interest in improving their spiritual lives. Authors can upload images, videos, and audio clips to their own articles. The public can place comments, rate the article, and follow the author. All articles are vetted before being published. For more information and to place your own article, please visit myspiritlife.co.uk. My Spiritual Designs, ethical creativity for spiritual people. myspiritualdesigns.com. A new service offering graphic and website designs, along with video animations for those who serve spirit in their own way. We can create promotional videos with voiceovers and music, and custom-made apps. There are no monthly or yearly fees. No off-the-shelf solutions, all personalized to match your own unique vision. Our website deals offer your very own online events, service booking system which accepts PayPal and Stripe payments. A contact form, gallery, and video player. Our website deals starts from as little as £150 up to only £210. For more details, please visit myspiritualdesigns.com. Being Spiritual with Ashley Robinson. The show starts from 8 p.m. tonight. Ashley offers his own insight to spiritualism and the philosophy behind it, along with answering your questions.
Welcome back, and thank you so very much for each and every one of you for holding space. It's been an honor to have Raven here and Richard working behind the scenes. He's such an amazing guy. One day we'll get to meet him. You never know what spirit has in unfold for all of us, right? The man behind the voice. The man behind the voice. Kim, I'm so glad you enjoyed that. Thank you so kindly for being here. Thank you for being here. We'd like to see, Richard, can we roll them and see where we're taken to here? Can you roll them?
Roll the names.
Roll the names, Richard.
Also, Kim, I want to say this real quick. I keep seeing the ocean for you. I feel like even if you work with the color blue and turquoise, also listening to the sound of the ocean, I think will be very good for your soul.
Oh, I love that, Raven. So Josie Coco, Diane, welcome back. Thank you for welcoming us back. Thank you, Diane. Vanessa, hey Nessa, thank you for being here. I love the braid. Oh, I love that. Is it Vanilo, Tracy. Claire, love to have a reading, please, from England. You want to go to Claire? Let's go to Claire.
Yeah, let's go to Claire.
Let's go to Claire. For me, immediately, so we talk about symbols, right? So one of my symbols is when my mother comes very close. That's a symbolic symbol of grief for me because one, I know grief, and that was my grief symbol. So when you see me, for those that are watching me, you'll find me go real quick, and that is my immediate symbol that you're going through grief. So I know, Claire, when I come to you, it's I know immediately for me, it's like my arms are sore. I know when I come to you, there's some aches and pains that that either this person experienced. I know that I have a gentleman that's stepping forward, makes me feel very much like a father. His eyes are pretty big. I feel like his eyes have there's a significance to his eyes, is a sense I get with him. I know when I tap into this, it's like you're really coming from your heart and you're working through this, my love. So I know that when spirit is coming closer, they're trying to bring you peace for your grief. I feel like either you witnessed something here when it comes to, I feel like I'm drinking, I'm having a good time. So I know it's like celebration. So I feel like also too, I want to go to the month of August and September. So I feel like these are significant months. I feel like I'm either having a drink here or there. I feel like you've definitely gone through some challenges also. So there's an acknowledgement of that. But you got yourself in such a great place. Yes, your father. You got yourself in such a great place. They're so proud of you. Because of the work you have done, it's like, I know that it was not an easy thing for you to go through, and it's like, keep going, girl, keep going. I know that you have, as we go through grief, our emotions come in. I know that you worked through that. Like, I just want to keep saying congratulations. 6 or 7 months ago, you just took a stand. You're on your own, and you're like, I'm doing this, and it's like, you go, girl, you got this. It's like, whether this is work or whether this is friendship, it's like, it's almost like, like Raven said earlier, you got to let go of the layers, and you're going into like that change, that shift. Like, I feel like you went through a big purge, and you just like, I don't need this. I'm not doing this. And you really are in your power, and your dad is like, you girl, oh, God bless you. Okay, so let's see how this continues to unfold for you, because Spirit is really, really proud of the changes that you are in at this moment. They are proud of where you have gone and how you're building yourself up out of the grief that you're going through. As I continue to go to your father, I know that you had a prayer next to him. I know this is something you need. He's making me feel, I must say, is that when you spoke to him as he was in his state of sleep, like, I feel like I gotta tell you, he heard your words. So I love you. And either a letter or a note was left for him, and I feel like you're holding his hand. So your father is acknowledging this message, this letter, this note that you wrote to him and that you spoke to him, because it wasn't easy for you to express yourself. And so as your father steps forward, he says, thank you. I heard those words. Symbolically, a butterfly also comes in. I feel as if your father was someone who was a handyman, who would do work around the house. I feel like he is someone that really worked extremely hard. I feel the aches in my arms again as your father comes closer. So I know that there was some significance here of not being able to move my body. As you watch my body, I'm like, my back is hurting me. So I know it was very difficult for him at some point where he was unable to be mobile or unable to move his body to do the things that he needed to be done. I feel like there's a gentleman that he wants to acknowledge that helped and stepped in to carry him or to lift him or just to do his essentials. And he's just like, his heart is grateful. So I know that your father's heart is grateful. He makes me feel like either there was a fall of some sort, and I feel like an injury to my head. And I feel like, this was a concern, the instability of him walking. And I feel like, there was a concern of going to work, all the things that you had to do to put on hold to take care of him. He just says, thank you. Thank you. I know that when he steps forward to you, another blanket of protection comes around you, because there's also something of not being able to be there. And he's like, don't worry, you are always there. That is why he's reminding you of this. There's a memory of his slippers coming on. There's like these little brown slippers that you place on him. And I see a little robe of some sort, like some type of jacket or some type of like, he must have stayed in his pajamas in some type of robe, because that's how I see him. And I feel like when he would walk, it's like you knew he would get up and you would be so concerned because you didn't want him getting up, because all of a sudden I hear the shh, 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 you know, when the shoes or the sandals are scraping the floor. So that was your cue to get up. Oh, dad is up. Oh, he got up. And everyone was so concerned for him getting up because of his instability. He says, thank you for taking care of me when you didn't have to. Thank you for being there. I also feel, when I go into this even more closer for you, Claire, I know that another blanket of protection comes in for you, as another thing of energy comes in as you take a nice deep breath in and breathe that in. They're coming in to bring in the green around the heart as Raven goes to that heart chakra. They're bringing it in to bring soothing energy into that heart space for you. I know that Nana or grandmother was on the other side to meet father, so please know, is my mom okay? Okay, I have a woman stepping forward as well. Okay, so yes, before I saw your message, a woman was stepping forward as well, because I had to acknowledge a woman was there to meet him. And I'm getting choked up here in the throat, so I know that I want to acknowledge that as well. So I know that you said sister, but I'm going to say best friend. And I feel your sister would have had curly hair. So I don't know if this is your sister's picture with you in the wedding dress, because this is the imagery that she's giving me. So I want to acknowledge the lady in the picture with this hair, with the curly hair, because she comes in and she's just like, I have curly hair. But I feel like your sister would be smiling. She's like, girl, what are you doing? What are we going to do? Like, let's get our makeup on. And so I know your sister would be rocking it. And I know that all of them are holding hands. There's something about prayer, of everyone holding hands together in a circle. So she's acknowledging the prayers that came in, and she says thank you, and that she's okay. So I'm going to leave you with the love of your family. God bless you. I'm so sorry. And I'm going to pass it to Raven, because I know Raven may want to pull a card for you or add something to it. Yeah. And so much love and so much healing your way, Claire. God bless you.
Yes, Claire, so much love to you. And I just want to say, Deb, I just want to give you props. You're beautiful with your mediumship and how you deliver. I just want to say that. It's really, because I can feel it with the people watching. You're an incredible medium, and the way you deliver information from the heart, I just want to say that.
Oh,
you're
thank
incredible.
You, friend.
You really are.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. So, Claire, I'm going to pull a card for you for today, and then a card for the week, like I have everybody else, okay? So, Claire. And you know, it's hard going through grief, and we have to be easy on ourselves, because I see a lot of people sometimes kind of put a time limit on themselves, like, well, I should be okay. I should be throwing myself back into work or whatever. But grief never really goes away. It's very much like a roller coaster through life. So I feel you're very strong, but if you have those moments where you want to break, let yourself break, okay? So your card for today. Ooh, I love this card. Okay, all that glitters. So have you heard that saying? It's like, all that glitters isn't gold. So I feel like you're very, again, heart-centered. You're very sweet with people. Girl, be careful, because just because somebody puts on a facade, just because they look pretty on the outside, doesn't mean that they have pure intentions all the time. Now, this isn't only with people, this could be with situations. So don't throw yourself into a situation that looks too good to be true. And I don't mean to put fear into this at all, but I see a lot of people, they look at the sparkly outside of a situation, let's say, for example, a job opportunity or somebody that's offering them something. Spirit is like, trust your gut more, okay? Because not everybody has the best intentions. So before you jump into something really, really quick, just step back. The Spirit's like, you got to trust your gut a little more. Not all that glitters am I saying that right? Not all that glitters is gold, meaning slow down a little bit, right? Trust yourself a little more until you jump into something with somebody or a situation, okay? So that's your card for today. Because I feel like you've been stuck in a few situations where you're like, dang it, I should have known better. You know what I mean?
Claire, I know those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens to us all. We kind of have to learn that over time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So an action step for you for the week, Claire. Okay. Shift. That's beautiful. I want to pull another one though. So shift is basically saying you're moving to a higher level. I will move this year house. Oh, well, that timing was really funny. So spirit is acknowledging the shifting that you're doing as far as the move and certain things in your life is the right thing. You're on the right path. Let me pull another one though. I feel like I'm supposed to pull another one. Jealousy.
Hmm.
Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, but it's like the
Yeah.
evil eye. That's interesting though, that all that glitters came up today, and then the jealousy card. Okay, so there could be somebody around you that has a little bit of bad energy towards you. Again, message me after this live. I want to send you the Metatron protection prayer and visualization. Okay, because this is going to help you a lot. Again, not to put you into a place of fear, but sometimes people don't always have the best intentions. So I want you to practice putting certain colors around you in certain light. I can explain this to you more so I don't waste too much time on the live. There's so many different ways to do this, but the thing is, if you don't protect yourself from this energy coming towards you, it can throw you off if you're not aware of it. So tell, I'm getting Archangel Michael and Metatron, tell them to protect you from people that have a little bit of jealousy energy towards you, okay?
Okay, good job, Raven. And I want to go ahead and we're going to go into a collective message, Richard. I want to pull the butterfly, and the butterfly here is about change. It's about transformation. It's also souls getting healing. We just did a lot of energy work in ourselves and for spirit, right? She says yes. Claire, going to your answer too, I definitely felt a yes to your move, babe. I say that you made your intention in May, and I felt like you really wanted to be gone by June. So like, yes, babe, your move is like, you're in it. You've definitely put in your seeds and you planted. So trust that too. As we go into this card and we close, right? Each and every one of you are all in your journey of healing. Wherever you are in this moment of now, welcome those beautiful colors. Look at all the orange, look at all the purple, look at the green, look at the yellow. Like it really, really stands out. You're in your truth. You're in the blue. If there's all this connection to the sky energy, right? And whatever you went through in your sorrow, please know that that was cleansed. It's healing, right? Because you're coming from a place of kindness. I also know that you've released, like, oh my gosh, you can't make this up, right? And for the world, all of you are playing a beautiful part of this world. As Raven started, it's the ripple effect that each and every one of you do plant the seeds for a better world and a better tomorrow, and for ourselves. We're in that healing journey to come back to the journey of thyself, of love, of where we breathe. So congratulations to everyone that's here collectively. This is about transformation. It's also releasing, and it's about spirit. It's about love for thyself and for the collective and community. So thank you, Richard, for holding space. Thank you, every one of you, for being here. Raven, what are you offering? Where can people find you? And what would you like to add to close?
Yes. Well, first off, thank you, Deb, for having me and Richard. You guys were both so much fun, and everybody that joined in, beautiful energy through this whole entire life. If you want to get a hold of me, you can. A lot of my stuff is through Instagram and TikTok, so it's just Lead with Energy. I'm on Facebook as well. You can catch me on ravenadams.com. Well, thank you, Millie. Yeah, you guys were great. If you ever have any questions about symbols, about oracle cards, any of that, I do have a monthly program as well where I pull a daily card for you Monday through Friday for the entire month. So if you would like to join that, just shoot me a DM through Instagram. And thank you guys so much. Deb, you were amazing.
Thank you, Raven. And y'all, SPTV is on TikTok. Can we get Richard some likes?
Yes.
Richard has an SPTV TikTok. I want to go live on his TikTok. Can we get some likes in that role, in that area?
You need 1,000 likes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We need 1,000 to go live. So we got to push it, y'all. We got to push it. We got to give some love there. Richard, would you like to add any words as we close? I don't know if I could say all of that, but Richard is full of love and light and spirit. And I'm going to let your minds wander on all that love and light that's being shared, y'all, because Richard is a bomb.
I wish they could hear Richard.
Right? The things that we hear, y'all, you
Yeah.
see when I go like this, because sometimes I don't even understand, like, did he just really say that?
I know, right? He's hilarious.
So much love. See you next Friday. You guys take care of you. Thank you for listening to Transcend with Debbie. And don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and we'll see you next Friday. Oh, you know, Ashley, she's rocking it at 8 p.m., y'all. Don't forget to watch Mr. Ashley while he rocks and does his thing for spirit. See you guys then. I'll try to pop in and send some likes and some shares as well. So it's all about taking care of each other. And I'll see you guys next Friday. Thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in. Raven, thank you. And Richard, thank you again.
Thank you.
Take care. Much love.